yet.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay, we are now live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Welcome to Unofficial Comment. Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah,
Welcome
blah, blah,
to
blah.
Unofficial Commentary on Batman Returns.
Return.
Now, I have to make a comment about the menu on this 4K. This is the first 4K. Honestly, for this is the first Warner Brothers disc in a while that actually has menu music. But the menu is also god fucking awful. I have to comment on they they clearly just took the noise function in Photoshop and applied it just to parts of the image, you know, like just like the right hand side has natural. There's a chunk of film off to the right of the screen that has natural 35 millimeter film grain on it because this is a screenshot of the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now over to the left we can see Dylan fell asleep. I guess he's going to be joining us soon. So anyways, over to the left we can see hey Dylan.
Yep.
Oh jeez, I'm not looking at mine. I'm sorry. Just
No, I was just complaining about the menu.
Yeah, we start on complaining about the menu, and
'Cause
then we
this-
start talking about random shit, and then we actually start the fucking movie.
Yeah. So the
Also,
actual
I want to make a note of this. It's like I wasn't expecting Danny DeVito to be a good Penguin, but he made me convinced he did a good job as the Penguin.
yeah,
But,
this is actually like my favorite fucking Batman movie.
So the screenshot, the menu is a screenshot with like a menu down at the bottom, a generic menu down at the bottom that Warner Brothers
you got,
uses
like,
for all their fucking stuff. But
yeah, you got like the DVD Blu-ray version, right?
I
He's
have
got
the 4K.
I have the
And then-
Blu-ray. I have the Blu-ray version.
And then like
Uh,
the left 3/5 or so of the screen is just covered in what appears to be the Photoshop noise tool.
And
Like
then
this
there's
is not film grain. This is like I can see the chroma noise all over her. It's clearly just rendered digital noise because off to the right there actually is actual 35 millimeter film grain. Also, I know what
shit.
35 millimeter her film grain looks like. I also know what 16 millimeter film grain looks like, and this is not it.
Question. So someone posts on Twitter at Robert Beef writes, using only emojis, which Spider-Man is your favorite? Shows pictures of Tobey Maguire, or Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. I'm like, which emoji is for which? Because I guarantee you a couple of them are going to get the grapefruit.
All right.
Because here's the sad truth is they are all very good looking for the part, and I'm like, that must be a standard for superhero movies.
I'm pretty
isn't
sure
it?
you're thinking about the peach, right?
No.
Grapefruit.
Did you forget what the grapefruit could be used for? Dylan gets
Are
it.
you talking about this one?
That's not what I was talking about.
There isn't a grapefruit emoji though.
Not in this server, but Dylan, explain to him what the grapefruit emoji is for.
All right, let me let me let me just fucking look it up so I don't mince words here.
Ooda. Because I've seen it in TFS's Fuck Mary Kill on anime stuff.
I try not to watch their non-abridged content anymore.
Grapefruiting is a sexual technique that will earn you the best head ever award. To start with,
Oh, wait, not that grapefruit. Oh, no, wait, I'm thinking a different fruit. My bad.
Oh. Well, there is a.
Which one are you talking about?
It's the purple one.
The eggplant.
Okay, the eggplant. My bad.
The fucking
bad.
eggplant, Kevin.
Dude, that's
I'm sorry.
I was about to say.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. Okay, I am legally stupid.
Okay, but you guys want to hear about the grapefruit technique still?
No.
We've already gone over this in a live stream, buddy. We've already gone over this.
Oh shit.
Alex, tell him. I had to explain to Fran what the grapefruit technique was. He was a friend. He's a friend of mine on our live stream series.
Yes.
Right, good to know.
He didn't know what it was until one of his other buddies explained it.
Okay, before we, Dylan, do you have the movie queued up?
I do not, but I've seen it a million times, so I will know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, I will get you a copy. Just so that you can watch along and not have us be all confuzzled as to what's going on.
What's going on is that
you guys have never seen it, huh?
No, I've seen it. I've seen it
Wow.
before.
I actually saw this before I saw the original Batman.
Which seems almost impossible.
It was on TV before.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like 1 month it was Batman Returns, and then like I think it was like a month later it was Batman.
So Dylan, I was explaining to Alex about the idea I had for the arc that for our Reign of the Supermen arc.
Oh yeah, Dylan, have you checked out the most recent chapters of Project Rebirth, I have to ask?
I have not. I have been.
And Dylan, those criticisms you voiced, I saw are criticisms I've already told him about. Break the paragraph F's up.
Yeah, and as as soon as I actually looked at it on AO3, yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. I'll do the thing.
I had to break up quite a few of the paragraphs before. Or trust me, Dylan.
The John Lennon Twitter account just tweeted out about the Olympics, and this is the most apt reply I can possibly think of. Aren't you dead, though?
The answer is yes.
Dead people should not be allowed to have social media accounts.
Yeah, and there's something that should be just kind of taboo about that.
Yeah. So do you have the movie queued up now?
Yeah, I just have to click it and it'll start.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
A Time Warner Company presents.
A lot of snow.
It's a pity it's all asbestos.
Oh shit. Every time I click on it, it takes me to some sketchy website, so I can't pause it.
Cobblepot Manor. You know what's kind of funny? There was like only one good bit of music from Batman and Robin that Brain Scratch Comms had featured in their Batman Arkham Asylum commentary due to
I'm off to go shoot myself in the head.
Oh dear God, the humanity! Oh no.
So one trope that could be used to describe that one trope that's used for the your mileage may vary on Invincible 2021 on his LGBT fan base. Omni-Man is pure grade A Bara material, and it really shows in all the fan art. The immortal also counts, and so could Mark.
That was obviously a stuffed cat.
Oh, you mean like the quote-unquote dog that Michael Myers had quote-unquote killed?
Right.
Yeah, or the CGI tiger in Life of Pi. You know, maybe if you didn't isolate the baby inside of a cage and
Treated it like a human being.
Yeah, treat it like absolute garbage, and you know, maybe he wouldn't grow up to be a supervillain, but I guess that's too much to ask about stupid
grow up
people
to be a
in Gotham
supervillain
City.
voiced by a satyr, or either played by a satyr.
I'm the trash man.
And something you don't see on screen is how Danny DeVito.
He's all yours, Ninja Turtles.
Something you don't see on screen is how eventually Danny DeVito's Penguin gets with Starfire, and that's how he got that new comic.
Son of a bitch.
I forgot to mix the audio balance, so now we're actually in proper stereo, and now you guys are not solely coming out of one.
Warner Brothers
one
presents a
Tim
Tim Burton film.
film. We're about to fuck him over in the next movie, though.
Meanwhile, Leonardo, Donnie, and Raph and Mikey just look at that carriage. They're like, "What?
I'm not touching it, dude."
Mikey, are you sure you didn't give us anything on our way out of the sewers?"
Dude, hey, wait a second. That looked like the Iron Maiden font.
Well, at least it's
That
not
is the Iron Maiden font, or at the very least, the Iron Maiden end style, I think.
Well, at the very least, it's
Hang on.
not 4Kids using Comic Sans over the actual Japanese text in Pokemon on the movie Spell of the Unknown.
Okay, I was wrong. It's just a very, very similar font. It's not the Iron Maiden font, but it is a very similar font.
I am Christopher Walken. Sorry, I'm a little behind you guys, and I'm looking at the credits. The opening credits. Because I can't touch the screen, otherwise it'll take me to some shady website.
We're on Marion Doherty. Technically, we're on special Stan Winston.
Yeah, I know
Yep.
where you're. Alright. Yeah, I won't be here long. I gotta. I might hop back on, but I take like 15 minutes. Like, so in like 30 minutes, I take like 15 minutes to work out and stuff. I work out twice a day, so.
I work out.
Yeah, I do.
Dylan, we can still hear you.
Yeah, I was talking. Yeah, I was talking to you guys.
Ah.
I wasn't talking to someone off screen. Just I'll explain why I had to go here in just a bit.
Okay. Okay, no, I was wrong. That's not even similar. I think I was thinking about something else. Because it does have that the Iron Maiden font has this semi-serif look to it, but it's not the same.
So Dylan, I was telling Alex about. So when I showed Alex the first episode of Invincible, he basically was like, "Oh, so this is like Sky High," and I'm like, Invincible came out 2 years before Sky High, the comic." And then he's like, "Oh, so Disney doesn't have any original ideas, do they?"
And
Okay, what
somehow,
the fuck are there penguins in the sewer?
Yeah, somehow there is a colony of penguins living in the sewers of Gotham City.
And the Ninja Turtles are like, "Yeah, we're not gonna bother with those. We're just gonna leave them alone. They're scary."
I mean, I'd fucking love to know how the hell these penguins got down here.
Raph, I think it's better to not question things and just move on. Leonardo would be like, "Hey, have you guys seen Mikey?"
Dude, I found some penguins down in the sewers.
God damn it, Mikey.
Do not bring the penguins into the secret lair. Yeah, you brought the fucking penguins into the secret lair. Now they know where we live. Now they can get back whenever the fuck they want.
So it's Christmas in Gotham City, and funnily enough, Calendar Man hasn't tried to kill anybody yet.
I wonder how the penguin got a hold of those gloves.
Which, by the way, also more bad green screen. I just saw. And reminder, I'm watching this off of my 4K TV.
Yeah, that probably doesn't help. I mean, yeah, I know this movie's like tacky as all hell, but I mean, I love it to death. Like, this is like my favorite fucking Batman movie. Like,
Not only enough. Even though. Weird thing is that I didn't really get a chance to watch Batman the Animated Series until after I had gotten it on DVD. So one of the
Fritz
first
the
time
cat.
I was gonna try to get Alex to watch that movie with me. Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
I've
that's
seen it.
no. I think you're thinking of Felix.
Yeah,
I think I
that's
was
what
thinking of Felix as well.
Hello, Michelle Pfeiffer.
My name is Max. I'm Christopher Walken.
So, Ooby Doo. I want to be like you, hoo.
I rented out the Joker's old building, and I got it at a very good discount.
So, do you remember? So, have you seen like So, have you seen? So, Dylan, have you seen in the frick. So, have you seen the 2016 Jungle Book movie with Christopher Walken as
No.
King Louie? I said Dylan, not Alex.
Yes, I did. I did see it. Yes.
I have more cat puns up my sleeve.
I did enjoy it to some extent.
You could call
And
me.
obviously there are problems with it, but at the very least it's the least bad of the remakes.
Yeah, I think it's
Perkins.
Technically
My
the
name is
best
Max
of the
Perkins.
remakes.
yeah,
Technically.
Played by Christopher Walken.
I think I got a little more entertainment out of it because I necessarily didn't like the original Jungle Book. I mean,
One of
You,
these days we're gonna have to watch the original Jungle Book.
Do y'all get what I'm referencing with
Well,
my name is Perkins?
no. No, we did not.
Oh goody. Oh goody gumdrops. Oh boy.
yes, I get it.
You get it.
Hey, you guys are like 20 seconds ahead of me or something? I think.
It's I think so. I can't tell. So you have never heard of the film Nine Lives, huh, Kevin?
No.
Starring Kevin Spacey, Jennifer Garner, Robbie Amell, and Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. Yeah.
Yes, Christopher Walken. How did you forget your speech? You're Christopher Walken.
I did not forget. I just didn't care.
Right, I'm at the part where she realizes she's like.
I
where
wish
she
I could
forgot-
hand out a lovely bunch of coconuts. Here they are, all standing in a row.
How do you guys feel about the
I
fact
wish
that
And I could show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Now tell me, Gotham, now when did you last let your heart decide?
There's so much fucking eye makeup on Max Shrek. It's like.
How, where did these
somebody,
Halloween masks
somebody
come from?
once told me that the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
How do you see out of that mask? What the fuck? I forgot about the hurdy-gurdy machine gun.
Right. I love how Batman in this movie just doesn't give a fuck.
Where
He,
do
like,
all of the
sits-
henchmen come from?
Who knows?
Is there just a henchman recruitment center?
Yes.
Yeah, just.
And conveniently, the bat signal lights up right near Wayne Manor.
Looks like this is a job for lazy as fuck Batman.
It was all planned. It was all planned by Bruce Wayne. It was a coup. He planned all of this to happen so he could look like a hero. God, that's like just like so cool looking when he sits up, stands up, from
Do you
his
maybe want to
seat.
go back for another take? Do you maybe want to make that less obviously a plastic knife?
Who knows? Maybe they didn't want to. Maybe they couldn't afford to. Who cares?
Well, maybe you should have spent a bit less money on the on the giant plastic skeleton head.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, steal your doom in time. Dun, dun.
When I saw that guy, the monkey, I like thought that scene from the Super Mario Brothers movie where fucking Bowser goes, "Monkey."
Monkey.
Well, that guy's dead. That guy's also dead.
That guy's also fucking dead.
The guys on the stilts might be dead too, I don't know. That guy's heavily injured.
Right.
Doesn't the Batmobile have bulletproof glass?
Yes, I have no idea
windows?
why they're even bothering shooting him.
Because they think they could take on the goddamn Batman, that's why.
Well, those guys are probably dead.
So how is Bruce not a
What the fuck?
sociopath?
What the fuck? How did that... What the fuck is this? That guy's fucking dead.
Yep.
Why?
Bruce is a fucking sociopath
Why
in
does
this movie.
Why does the Batmobile have a hydraulic thing in it that it couldn't possibly have? Oh no, I'm getting abducted by a member of the insane clown posse.
Oh god.
Alex, can you explain to me how magnets work?
Fucking magnets, how do they work?
Well, it's a simple explanation, and if you're willing to allow me to explain
That guy's
it.
dead.
So much for no killing. Also, what happened to Vicky Vale?
Good question.
I do know he mentioned Vicky at some point. Like they split up at between the first movie and Batman Returns. Obviously,
Boo!
yeah, I know. I know. It just like it kind of sucks and.
You should have heard me screaming boo at Superboy's death in Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
Lady, I'm 99% sure that there are more important things than delivering your boss's speech right now. Wipe the snow off your glasses.
Wipe the snow off your glasses, bitch.
All right.
Oh my god.
Bunch of clowns. I don't see
Oh
the
my
Joker
God.
anywhere. Sir, you put the Joker 6 feet under in the last movie. It must be the Joker's doing.
Right.
By the way, they have Mark Hamill voicing Skeletor in the He-Man Revelations cartoon, and
He sounds like the Joker, doesn't he?
he seems miscast.
Yeah.
Even Brian Dobson sounded better. He at least imitated Alan Oppenheimer, or to even become like the best Skeletor voice. But there's obviously only one original Skeletor voice.
Yes.
Skeletor
Yeah.
keeps his incompetent henchmen around just so that he could post videos about them on YouTube and get millions of hits.
That Masters of the Universe show was like it was insulting.
Hence why everybody prefers the 2002 cartoon
Yes.
with Cam Clark voicing He-Man.
I can't remember who said this, but there's a rather funny bit about how like, Tila seriously didn't understand that the big blonde buff guy with a bowl cut who rode around on a green tiger might be He-Man.
Ila, what the fuck? You and Adam were childhood friends.
She's rivaling Lois Lane for stupidest love interests.
I think she knew he was He-Man in the 2002 show.
He's 33 years old, and he's bald and gray.
I have
But he
somehow
also
convinced...
has an insane clown posse. He has a flamethrower umbrella.
Didn't he have a gun umbrella in Batman vs. TMNT?
He has a sword umbrella. Yeah.
Alright. I'll be right back. I gotta go.
Yep.
I gotta go work out. I'll chime in later.
All right.
And who's the woman? Where'd the dog come from?
Who knows?
How did he assemble this insane clown posse?
He taught them how magnets work. Oh, at least Danny DeVito isn't attempting to fake a British accent like Nolan North did.
Yeah.
And Tom Kenny didn't have to fake a British accent. He just had to go. Wah, 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 wah.
I'm the penguin.
I did like his
I do not
voice
have a
in
good
the.
penguin voice, but yeah.
I do think his voice was really good in Batman the Animated Series.
And I wanna be up there.
parents are dead.
Your parents are dead. I thought I dumped that in the Tuttle Pond.
Shredder.
Christopher Walken looks amazingly young in this film.
Yep.
How did you get that hand? Obviously dubbed dialogue.
But of course.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm not married.
Well, I can always greet the goldfish.
That I'll eat later.
Is that a cat bed? Yeah, it is a cat bed.
Apparently, there was a, for the voice comparisons on Thor, of course, Chris Hemsworth is second best to Rick D. Wasserman.
This movie is rated PG-13 for brooding, dark violence. What?
Brooding.
How is a movie rated for brooding?
Brooding. You have no idea how hard this movie likes to brood. How did you feel about Idris Elba as Heimdall?
I liked him. Idris
Yet
Elba's
another
a good addition.
Yet another case of turning a white guy into in the comics into a black guy in the movie, but it actually working.
Yep. Casting a really good actor.
Just like Michael Clark Duncan as the Kingpin.
They call you the man without fear.
The only one who comes remotely close to competing with him and actually eyeing or being better is Vincent D'Onofrio. You embarrassed me in front of her. Oh my god, Mom, shut up. I'm trying to live on my own here.
The movie that will go on to inspire DC's Catwoman.
Funnily enough, Tim Burton and Michelle Pfeiffer both went back and forth with that one.
Yeah, they actually wanted to make a solo Catwoman film, but
We're not watching that. We're not watching that. We will never be touching that.
I own it on Blu-ray.
Did I stutter?
I'm just saying, I own it on Blu-ray.
Once again, did I stutter?
No.
Good. How is Ego the Living Planet part of the Thor franchise?
Well, probably because Thor is going to be in Guardians 3, maybe?
But I'm like, Ego the Living Planet is just kind of a general purpose Marvel guy. He's not a Thor threat, as far as I know. I mean, that's like counting Thanos as just an Iron. That's like counting Thanos as an Iron Man villain, and just because that's where he debuted.
Is going to go on into that shitty Catwoman film. It'll be a whole hell of a lot less interesting.
Imagine if that whole Catwoman movie was just a fever dream after Selena was tossed out the window by Max Schreck.
At least this used the name.
Yeah, Selena Kyle.
As opposed to,
Patience.
Phillips.
The fuck?
That is a stupid name. Stupid.
It's illiterate.
Stupid name.
Oh, and by the way, they will proceed to copy and paste this bit in Batman and Robin, but in a weird sense.
Yes. I actually recently watched some clips from from the Red Letter Media riff tracks. We'll be watching that in 14 days. Actually, I can't do that because
yes, he can.
Christopher Walken.
You shouldn't have given him ideas, you dumbass.
Max, do you brush your teeth?
No. Yeet! She survives that.
Now, Max.
And
Why?
deep inside of Selena's subconscious is she has a fever dream of a really bad Ed Catwoman movie where a CGI cat breathes on her and gives her superpowers.
Good God. I can't imagine letting a cat nuzzle my open mouth like that and have it actually make it into the film, because I'd be like...
I imagine this must have taken a few takes. It's a tad on... they actually referenced a bit of this scene in Batman Arkham City during the last Catwoman chapter. Basically, it's like as she's starting to come to, like, a cat just comes around her, and then
This is such a Tim Burton thing to do.
It is. And Nostalgia Critic references this bit in his review of Food Fight.
I remember that.
I find that delivery a bit weirdly hilarious. I don't know why.
How did my jacket get cut
It's
when
like
my shirt wasn't?
It's like she's on the verge of a mental breakdown, and I can't help but find some humor in the way she's like, "Oh, wait, I forgot I'm not married." You could tell she's just not giving a shit anymore.
Hello, Selena Kyle, cat zombie.
God damn it, Selena, will you call me? There's this guy nagging me. His name is J. Jonah Jameson, and he wants you to get pictures of Batman.
I want him on my desk by this time tomorrow. God damn it!
Damn.
Hey, don't do that. That monkey's gonna be valuable in 20 years. Bullshit, all of those fit down the disposal.
Obviously not.
Somewhat reminiscent of Apple's 1984 commercial.
Hey, come check this bitch out. Oh, she's being fucking weird. Oh my god, you're right. She is being fucking weird.
Let's get all the other stray cats in on this.
Hey guys, come check this shit out. This bitch is tearing up her apartment.
I have to imagine how much dank stink there is in that apartment just because of all the spray paint she used.
God, I hope they had adequate ventilation on set.
I would think they would.
Now, to make my supervillain costume.
Oh yeah, man, you're right. She's fucking snap, dude.
So they're the cat people, all that the Ninja Turtles would have to contend with every 2 weeks. Just imagine one day they fight cats for no reason.
Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Ho!
Not those cats.
Hell here.
Kind of reminds me of when Alex the Lion tried to write help and then part of the P falls off and it just writes hell. I'm hoping you've seen Madagascar.
Yeah, I remember that.
Good. It's actually a really good DreamWorks series of films.
Yes, indeed.
And apparently, Jello Apocalypse hates Monsters
There
versus
is
Aliens,
no
and I'm like,
connection between Max Shrek and tossing a woman out of a window.
yep, no connection whatsoever.
What is this, Highlander?
There could be only one. There can be only one.
What the fuck? This is the most textbook obvious method of... Oswald, where the fuck did you find that?
He found it in quite an interesting location.
Did they flush it down the toilet? What toilet did that get flushed down, Oswald? Tell me, Ozzy.
The one that could fit at the largest ass in the universe. Look at that huge big screen TV, Alex.
Yes,
remember when that used to be a thing?
Yeah, look at how they didn't properly map the picture onto the image in the wide shot, but clearly did in the close shot.
Of course. comic book CBR is like Masters of the Universe Revelations being reviewed bomb by angry He-Man fans, and just got some guy comments saying, in other news, restaurants are being reviewed bombed by angry customers who didn't receive what they ordered.
Yep.
We were promised a He-Man show. All we got is some more feminist bullshit.
Like if 15 minutes into this movie, Batman got killed off and was replaced by somebody else.
No, he's replaced by Catherine Kane, and then they start villainizing Batman.
Oh, you mean like they did in the Batwoman show?
Yes.
That's the Power Rangers font. Technically, I guess it's actually the Top Gun font.
Shrek. Heck, did you know that somebody once told you that the world was gonna roll you? Yes. And I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb. With a finger and a thumb. In the shape of an L on her forehead.
It's a nice reference.
What?
Perota.
Okay, remind me what that's a reference to.
Oh god, now you gotta make me look it up.
Yes. I would like you to look it up. Thank you very much. I did hear that you were going to be replaced in the next movie, Master Bruce.
Huh.
By one Val Kilmer from Top Gun.
Actually, I can't remember what Perota is a reference to.
Okay. How do you spell it?
God. I would have sworn Perota was a name of a character from one of the Batman comics, and now I just can't remember.
Alex will forever let this bug him. Mason asks me, is it me or has Facebook been infested with SJWs lately? I'm like, you only just now started to notice that?
Have you only just been going on Facebook? Yeah, just something about that penguin I don't trust.
He's awful sus. We should toss him out the airlock. Penguin was not the imposter.
Now, I think it kind of requires you to be not obvious about your villainy to be an imposter.
Yep. Cobblepot found his parents.
They were young when he was born. How did they die? Tucker and Esther Cobblepot. Notice how they don't have any names.
So, Alex, based on what I've written for you, who would you say is your favorite villain that I've written out?
Starscream.
Who? Who?
Starscream.
I didn't write out Starscream.
I know. I was just. I couldn't resist.
Okay, but-
Penguin. We want your penguin babies.
Apparently, there's a 2D version of Metroid Prime in existence.
Huh. Interesting.
And I'm like, what? Yeah, sure, he's at peace with himself.
I feel 5 feet tall. Short jokes. They're never not funny.
Where did she get that whip?
That's a good question.
And how is she able to move in that outfit?
That's not cuts. You're just wiping shit on his face.
No thanks.
Cats don't
And
roar,
we've now
they
stepped
meow.
into Highlander again.
All of that was completely and 100% necessary. People are still mad at the anime
I love
because
those chairs. Those are
Yep.
nice chairs.
yes, they are. People are still mad at the Hiroaka anime for getting into my for not getting to My Villain Academia yet. I'm like, well, what
Maybe
do you
guys
want?
could sit closer together on the desk.
So you don't have to shout at each other.
Are you comparing yourself to Muhammad Ali? Because I'm the goddamn Batman. How do you know that? You don't even have any... We don't even have the beginnings of proof about that. Head, could we at least, like, have some information?
There's apparently a picture of someone posted a picture of Robert Pattinson with Andrew Garfield, and they're like, "Oh, look, the best Batman and Spider-Man in one picture," and I'm like, his movie hasn't even come out yet. Robert Pattinson is Batman.
Pattinson isn't Batfleck.
No, nor is he Christian Bale.
This is gonna be rather lazily repeated in Batman and Robin.
Why does Batman and Robin choose to take the make lazy references to this movie?
I mean, Batman Forever kind of lazily retreads the first film too, so you know.
It's a bit weird. For the Thor the God of Thunder video game, they have Chris Hemsworth, Tom Hiddleston, and Jaime Alexander as their respective characters, but none of the other MCU actors like Anthony Hopkins or Idris Elba.
Could they not have just had them record while they were in the studio?
Apparently not, because they were replaced by Tom Kane and Phil Lamar.
Huh. Because I know they had to do ADR for the film at some point.
Yep.
I think that that Mr. Bruce Wayne guy might have some sort of necrophilia problem. He's going out with a cat zombie.
It's not necrophilia if she's still alive. Don't even try to tell me that's not true. I'm going fucking insane.
And the only prescription is more cowbell. This performance is a goddamn gift. The casting is a gift.
What?
The casting of Christopher Walken in this movie. It's a fucking gift.
From God.
And God has spiky black curly hair, and his name is Tim Burton.
So basically, because going back to what I was saying earlier.
You just keep your henchmen in a corner somewhere.
So basically, since I didn't really get into Batman the animated series due to the fact that it didn't really rerun except for I think a couple episodes of season 4. Or hold on.
I hate spiral staircases so much.
Sorry, my dad's here.
And you'll eat raw fish in front of very attractive women. I'm sure for some of them it's a turn-on, but for the life of me, I can't understand it. We're campaigning for next time. We're going to need you to we're going to need you to stop eating raw fish in front of everybody. Voters like fingers.
Tim Burton has a strange sense of humor with these movies.
Ow! Wait, that's not blood, that's ketchup. No, that's hot sauce. Oswald, how did you fit a bunch of Tabasco sauce down that man's nose?
See, the movie costed 65 to 80 million to make, and
Cost is
grossed
already
200
past tense.
movie cost us 65 to 80 million to make. It grossed 266.89 million in the box office. So, Alex, as you can imagine, this movie did not do all that well in the box office because it was
Danny DeVito
was a
bit
little
a man's nose off.
No, because it was a little weird.
Well, that's part of it. That's part of it being weird.
So that's kind of why they decided to go a more kid-friendly direction with the next movie, with the movie we'll be seeing in 2 weeks.
One of the worst films ever made.
Which somehow had Jim Carrey's performance aging better than, say, Tommy Lee Jones' performance. No. Oh my
As
God,
the
Alex!
You'll have unlimited poontang.
Oh my God.
Unlimited poontang. One of these days, I want to try and get Christopher Walken to say unlimited poontang in the
Alex,
like
Alex,
Palpatine
Alex,
did.
Alex.
Yeah.
People have actually tried to campaign for the Schumacher cut of Batman Forever.
That would actually be interesting to see. I mean, I've seen some of the deleted scenes. They're not.
Release the Schumacher cut.
Yeah, they're not that interesting, but honestly, I think it's. Hi, Batman. I think it's.
Who's barely been in this movie?
I think it's nice to know that Warner Brothers has been doing the same bullshit for almost 50 years now, possibly longer.
I have to wonder how you're going to end up opening up your reviews for the DCAMU with based on your Black Widow review opening.
Well, spoiler warning: Flashpoint Paradox is going to be pretty much like, well, this is exactly what the movie, the Justice League movie Warner Brothers has been threatening to make for the last 20 years, I think. A remote control Batarang. What is this? The Legend of Zelda?
No, it's a prototype for Batman Arkham. She doesn't say a word, and that dog does everything for her. Oh, I know what he's gonna do with that. I think we both know what he's gonna do with that.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Except Michael Keaton knows exactly what to do with a bomb, unlike Adam Wee.
Ew.
Ow. That was my ear, movie. How does anyone move in that?
That's a good question.
Hey, Pfeiffer, how are you even able to move in that?
I mean, it is, Yeah, they had originally planned to try and do all that as, like, multiple takes, but Michelle Pfeiffer actually just whipped all the heads off the mannequins in one shot. This
That's
was the
impressive.
practice run.
I have to admit that it's actually pretty impressive. Also, still more Catwoman stuff than in the Catwoman movie.
She doesn't have the magnetic tail whip. That guy's dead.
Wilhelm! Okay.
That guy's also dead.
Batman, you just killed a man.
Ah, she's turned the whip into a tail, finally. Why are the microwaves on the sales floor even operable?
Who knows? Hey, I'm Penguin. How's it going? You killed my guys.
Not yet.
I want the whole
I
world.
want it
I want it
all.
all bundled
I
up.
want it all. And I want it all. And I want it now. And I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Hi.
Well, I guess Batman and Penguin aren't cool guys because they just looked at an explosion.
Bruce and Oswald are just like, that must be the biggest non sequitur in the world to them. It's just like woman in a cat suit shows up, meow, boom.
They're like, okay. How did he not see her? How did he not see her?
Good question.
Penguin should have at least had peripheral vision. Batman was climbing up the ladder.
Yes. I don't discriminate.
I'm an equal opportunist.
Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, I love a woman who can kick my ass. But on the other hand...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. No. 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 Green screen, go away.
That effect shot was so soft.
What?
Hey, I see you're wearing skin-tight rubber too. I like that new woman. How did those needles...
Oh, great. Kitty litter.
How did those needles go through the damn bat suit?
Remember, this was before Kevlar.
But the bat suit's bulletproof.
Reminder, before Kevlar,
But it was also bulletproof in the last movie.
without Kevlar. So how are there people still campaigning for Ozzy to be mayor when they literally saw him bite into a guy's nose?
I have no idea.
That makes no sense. And turned me into a satyr who will proceed to instruct Tate Donovan how to be a hero.
No, actually, Kevlar was developed in 1965 and went into high use in 1970s. So
I meant in the
yeah.
bat suit.
Oh, in the bat suit. But the
Not
bat suit was
in
bouncing.
general.
The bat suit was bouncing bullets off of it in the last movie, though.
Oh God, Alex. Batman and Robin costed 160 million to make, and grossed 238.2 million.
Once told me the world was gonna roll me. There's
Draw me
an
like one
ass
of your-
in the middle of the shop.
Hello, Ozzy. You mind drawing me like one of your French penguins? I have seen Titanic, so I can make that reference. Does Ozzy have a foot fetish?
I'll get the sacred ointment.
Oh God, no. We'd have to visit Chris Sabat to do that. Awards for Batman and Robin. Dallas Fort Worth Film Critics Association Award for Worst Film and Stinker's Bad Movie Award for Worst Picture.
Well, I wish I could be surprised. So you want to see him live long enough to become the villain?
Oh, good. She's gonna eat it. She's gonna eat it. Goodness gracious, woman. Yeah.
See, this is already a better plot for why these two people hate Batman than the Joker in the last movie.
Yeah. So, part 2 of Batman The Long Halloween is set to release 3 days from now.
When is the Injustice movie set to release?
I don't know. It doesn't
I'm
say.
not getting off to that, but I know somebody was, and that's why I'm uncomfortable. Okay, see, Batman also has more of a reason to not suspect her because, relatively normal clothing, no bright red lipstick, hair, not out in the suit, versus whack-ass cat bitch.
Whack-ass cat bitch. That's funny.
Batman did blow up one guy.
Yeah. Dark side, but dark side doesn't exist in this universe. Alex, when did dark side ever exist in this movie universe?
Maybe later? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Maybe he'll be sitting on Batman's couch later.
Hey, how's it going, sweet cheeks?
Oh no, it's an obviously rubber prop. Gaboing. Oh wait. This batarang is rubber. Fuck. Technically, secretaries and executive assistants are two different things. Like, one is not a politically correct version of the other. Executive assistant and, like, assists, whereas the secretary directly takes notes.
Hey.
Okay, that is a lame-ass explanation.
These take 5 minutes to go down and unlock. Give me one moment, I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, don't tell me. I think I know. You're Martian Manhunter, right? Don't get me wrong, I am turned on by a man who's green all over. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, no rich superhero would be this short. Right? Not for real, anyways.
I think they just figured out each other's secret identities. In the missing girl's Bessing room? Okay, why was Selena trying to get it on if she had the burns? Yes, Master Bruce. Do I need to kick your latest harlot out?
Sorry about that.
I've got to get out of here
Apparently-
before Martian Manhunter realizes where I am. Who?
I was just making a joke about Selena saying,
Oh, I know what your secret identity is. You're really Martian Manhunter, aren't you?
She's been on those forums, hasn't she?
I mean, yeah. They're very interesting.
My dear Miss Kyle, I would appreciate it if you would stop naming out members of the Justice League.
And I think by this point, I mean the Superman and movie series has gotten to 4 movies.
Yes, Superman 4 was 1987.
Yeah, so that was before the first Batman movie.
There was supposed to be a Superman TV show to follow. It was actually in Christopher Reeve's contract, I believe. But
that never happened.
yeah, ultimately that never happened because Superman 4 was fucking garbage. And they wound up splitting the rights and making 2 different TV shows, Superboy and Lois and Clark. One starring like 3 or 4 different guys as Superboy. And the other starring Dean Cain, the first Hispanic Superman.
Honor Kent was in that show.
Huh? No, it was kid version of Clark.
Oh, right. I forgot. Connor Kent wasn't invented until the mid-90s.
Yeah. Well, actually, that was a mid-90s show, but it predated it. Superboy prior to then was just a version of... How exactly did you figure out how to do that?
Life finds a way.
All that fur makes those boobs look way bigger than they actually are.
Yep.
Ironically, the monkey is the most qualified mechanic of the bunch. How are you guys even able to get this thing open?
Even Jason Todd had to work his ass off just to get the tires off the Batmobile.
Eat floor. Combat. Oh my god, that rope is too thick to actually choke effectively with. Like, if you just shove your hand down into it, hit and yank? Come on. That's why they use piano wire as garrotes. Is that what we're calling it these days? Bruce, maybe you could have
Batman.
moved a little
Really,
bit faster. I mean, that fall from a much larger height didn't kill Selena, so I can only presume the Ice Princess is still alive. She just needs to get kissed by a cat. Kevin, how the fuck did that work?
Don't look at me. I don't know.
The veins are popping out of your head right now, girl. What the fuck was that? I didn't kill you. You fell into a truck full of kitty litter.
To add insult to the injury, Catwoman will then proceed to take a dump on him. That was another bit in the Nostalgia Critics rough track of this movie. Or not this movie, the Batman Forever.
Return of the Bat Glider. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Alex, I have an odd question to ask.
What?
Do you believe that tigers like belly rubs?
I've never petted a tiger, so I wouldn't know, and I have no idea where to even start speculating.
Well, a YouTube video was recommended to me of a woman giving a tiger belly rubs, and they seem to be enjoying it.
Cool.
Why
I'm
do I get
pushed, so you'll
recommended
come
these
and
weird
rub your
videos?
bush on me.
Meow. What? What? I have questions.
I have several questions. I'm not exactly sure where to start. How? Why? What? And now she's gonna turn into Poison Ivy. Oh, wait, that's a different movie.
Alex?
What?
This image apparently existed on Twitter. Look on Critique of Stories.
Oh my god, I've seen that. Oh god. And the grain just popped in that shot for basically no reason. I know it's dark, but all the other shots are dark too, and they're not that grainy. See, like that one. That one has less grain than that one, so what?
Oh, suddenly it's Dio Brando telling that one guy to run over all those people in JoJo.
Hitting the gauges isn't going to help you, Bruce. Wait a second, so they just put the thing on the bottom after taking it apart, and that makes them able to remote control it? What?
Somehow. You're right, it is a terrible time to mention that. Whoa, they're dead.
Batman just so happens to have a CD recorder in his Batmobile. Even though those are probably about the size of a modern laptop up at the time and several $1,000s. I mean, not that he couldn't afford it, but I'm just saying, you know, that probably wouldn't have fit into a car stereo.
You say that
How
the
did
incredible...
you build a bat ride?
I don't think anybody wants to know what's going on inside of Ozzy's van.
And Batman is just gonna punch through the floorboards of the Batmobile. Which I can believe he can do because he's the goddamn Batman. Get out of the way, woman! That almost would have been your own fault. But seriously, how did they make that bat thing? I'd like to know that.
Know. Great, now I gotta go back home and repair the Batmobile again.
It's a good thing I have 5 of these. Unfortunately, the other 2 are really fucking gay. What the fuck? That's an interesting, design choice, Bruce.
You'd say it's
okay, those guys
very...
are dead. Those guys are dead.
What is this, the Blues Brothers?
At least 2 sets of cops are fucking dead.
Alex says that at the Incredible Hulk wasn't a pretentious pile of trash, and I'm like, but still, Hulk no get good movie.
Feel free to put that in the comments if you want.
Okay.
Oswald means order. Cobblepot can clear it up. Sure. Maybe you could have made the podium more to his size or given him a staircase? Something? Eh? Well, how exactly did you make it?
Not your exact words in the comment, but I did. Why is your secret entrance in an Iron Maiden?
Seventh son of a seventh son. Seventh son of a seventh son. Seventh son of a seventh son. I have a constant fear that something's always near. Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark.
Really?
I have a phobia that someone's watching me. Fear of the dark. Fear of the dark.
Alex referred to the Incredible Hulk, and it was a pretentious pile of trash. And I'm like, but still, Hulk no get good movie. What? How was Batman broadcasting this?
He hacked the broadcast.
Oh. Screw Cobblepot. You suck.
Boo!
So all of a sudden now they actually believe. So now all of a sudden they're like, okay, Cobblepot's a bad
Where
guy.
did you get all of this vegetable material from? Oh, yeah. Seriously, cabbage and tomatoes?
Very meta.
Dad's probably running a fire nearby. Somehow we can't hit a big fat ass running away. Hey, in the snow wearing black.
I still don't believe... Please tell me that duck isn't also the duck that he used as a lift earlier in the film.
Who knows? And Alex, you may talk fast in the review, but at the very least, I could actually understand what you're saying.
Funny thing was that I think that was like 2 pages at most of script there, and that was,
Well, the thing is like Movie Bob
me
does
talking even faster.
talks even faster and is even more incomprehensible because he keeps spewing out nothing but nonsense, but you're straight into the point.
Yeah, he also has this tendency to not go back and retake things that need actual additional takes and just slur his words together because I don't think he has any background in the performing arts.
No. Even I've somehow gotten more on that regard. And this was before I even auditioned for Kensuke. He shot that guy like Joker shot what's his face in Batman and Beyond Return of the Joker. Why is there blue screen, Alex?
Why is that a why exactly is the Bat Cave so difficult to get around?
Who knows?
Kinda don't think on the mother.
JC Hansman in tweets Kevin Smith's thing. Hey, when are you posting another selfie of you crying? Your son and our hero died, but it's about my feelings, says as new Tila. That ain't Tila.
Oh my god! I can't believe the only buff blonde guy with a bowl cut that I know who rides around on a green tiger is the other only blonde buff guy I know with a bowl cut who rides around on a green tiger. It's just a fucking mystery. Such a brilliant disguise, him taking off all his clothes.
I swear, I gotta get it.
There are going to be a lot of hard feelings.
I swear, one of these days I'm gonna have to get like a.
Kevin, I didn't realize all of the innuendos in this film. That guy's wearing the fucking Flash helmet.
So is he
the Jay Garrick one?
Yeah, Jay Garrick. So he's Jay Garrick?
Yeah, I guess.
Apparently Quincy Elf is currently watching Digimon Tamers, and I'm like, good. He has actual taste. Meow.
Well, come back to my place and maybe a quick romp in the bedroom will solve it. You know, help you figure it out.
She then discovers that one incident and where
Oh
Damien
my god,
then
your dick is shaped like a bat.
Damien just walks in. He's like, "Okay, I can see that at least this relationship is consensual." And he just leaves the room. Batman, Batman's then like, "What just happened?" And Selena's like, "Who was that?"
Hey, I think we just figured out our secret identities.
And
Put our costumes on.
Bruce Spila. Selena then asks Bruce, "Who was that kid?" And Bruce's like, "Boy, have I got a long story to tell you."
Why are there men in even wackier costumes than the ones they're supposed to be wearing popping up out of a hole in the ground? Oh no. It's the Duck of Doom.
It's Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck. That's a stock gasp effect.
Oh my god. Needs to stop.
So no. Get in the getaway, Duck. Don't mind the animatronic penguins. They're a lot less expensive to train than real ones. And they don't shit everywhere.
You know, some part of me also would want to
You
imagine.
do realize I can fit through these bars.
You know, Alex, there's a one thing I'm tempted to write is like a bit where Yelena just questions and why Natasha and Damien do their respective poses, as to which they're just like, "What do you mean?"
Because it looks cool. Moving on.
No, Damien just doesn't get it because he swoops down like he's Batman, and due to how his cape is, you know, shaped.
Can you stop fucking around and actually just kill me? Seriously, this is getting.
I'd rather be an
torturous.
orangutan. I'd rather be a CGI orangutan in a Jungle Book remake.
I'd rather be a mystery cat dealer in a movie starring Kevin Spacey. Might even like to play Captain Hook in Peter Pan Live.
monkey.
Oh, oh, don't zoom in on his face.
Oh God, his mouth. Ah.
At least this makes more sense than the Sith audience from Rise of Skywalker.
Yep. Are those all Emperor penguins, out of curiosity?
I can't tell. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but, you know, on the one hand, this is a Tim Burton movie, so it doesn't really have to make sense. What are you doing to those poor penguins, Oswald? They're animated horribly.
Indeed. They're so cute, Alex.
Bum bum ba-da-dum, ba-da-da, bum 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 ba-da-da, bum 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 ba-da-da, bum 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 ba-da-da, ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Bum ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 bum bum ba ba bum ba ba.
Why does Batman need this boat?
So that it can do that and
That seems entirely unnecessary.
evade the penguins. The dark side of March of the Penguins.
Not narrated by Morgan Freeman. You know, apparently CinemaSins thought that Alfred's line about the exploding wind-up penguins was a reference to this movie.
They're not clockwork. These are real penguins.
So even when he's criticizing bad movies, he somehow still gets it wrong. How is that possible, Alex?
Yeah, good question.
Like, he can't even criticize the first Suicide Squad movie, right?
Yeah. Hey, give me the keys. Mr. Monkey Man. I want to be like yo ho.
I want to be like you hoo hoo. Well, is it weird that I'm sure people would actually pay the price of admission just to see Christopher Walken singing that song?
Honestly, not really. People pay price of admission for a lot of weird things.
Even though Christopher Walken obviously can't sing.
Oh, Scooby Doo. Scooby Dooby Doo.
I gotta see if I could find the.
Scooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now.
Wow, the last critique of art I ended that's on Comics for All is the thing that I shared of Raven trying to turn Beast Boy into a goth.
From almost a year ago.
By Gabriel Piccolo.
Yeah.
I do admit I do like the way he draws,
Hey,
but still.
Fucked up my car, so I fucked up your ride.
Owie. Aw, that's cute. Penguin thinks he's tough.
That's just a fucking sword. Why does some of the penguins have sharp tip rockets and the other have blunt? Yeah, you see, naturally, I figured you'd be fucking dumb. So I used your own trick against you.
Oh, he's dead.
And now I make my escape. Why is the lock on the inside of the cage?
No, it's on the outside.
Get over here.
Oh, man. My gray hair.
Oh no.
I am not exactly into whips, but I do know many kinky people who are.
I know. I can take you to a local fetish club, although you'll fit right in.
Yep. Oh, the hell are you?
But I'm a predator and you're an herbivore.
Actually, I could be a meat-eating bat. Those
Huh.
do exist, you know. They eat frogs.
And he just has to tear the hood off because,
Reasons.
yeah.
Oh my god. So Bruce Wayne was Batman this whole
Bro,
time.
I would have sworn that he was the Flash.
How would Bruce Wayne be the Flash?
Well, it's very simple. He shows up in places where he's not supposed to be, and then disappears very quickly.
That is so. What are these in-universe forum? I'm thinking.
That's
Because he is Batman, dumbass.
oh no, that was just a shoulder wound. You know that he probably wanted to cast Helena Bonham Carter in that role.
Possibly.
Oh God. People keep forgetting that the bat suit's bulletproof.
What the hell?
The fuck is going on over there? Oh God, this is really fucking dumb. Gotta get out of here before everything explodes. How are you still alive?
Indeed. How is he still alive? Why is his blood green?
I have no idea. Is he from the planet Vulcan or something?
I thought you only said that whenever their ears are pointed.
Well, we don't see his ears. Okay, only some of his blood is green. And we are coming up on my favorite part of the film. Bum bum ba-dum ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Somehow the penguins slide him down the ramp Although they're not actually holding him with their fins.
I swear, your addition to that is hilarious.
It's actually kind of inspired by a joke my dad made when we were watching this movie together. I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was something like that.
Oh boy. Stop the car. Aww. I'm sorry, I'm a sucker for kitty cats. And dogs. Even though I'm more of a dog person, I'm a sucker for both.
And that cat is never going to be seen again.
Nope. I was actually gonna say that. How long was Christmas in this movie?
Several days?
I don't get Gotham. And that'll be the last Batman thing Tim Burton ever gets to direct. After this, it's all Schumacher and WB's executive meddling.
Teasing the Catwoman movie that won't get made for another decade and 2 years. And, yeah.
Yeah, this was still a pretty good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 out of 10. Rather unfortunately, this is the last of the good Batman movies until, Batman Begins comes out.
Yep. Because after that, it's all downhill from there.
Well, last of the good live-action ones, I have to say. Mask of the Phantasm was pretty good.
Yep. And you want to know something interesting? It was actually meant to be a finale to Batman the Animated Series.
Cool.
It had nothing to do with this film's universe. Because, the fact that the Joker seemingly died at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
In a ball of fire and brimstone.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
And the Danny Elfman theme is still good.
Yeah, it's not the best Batman theme, but it is pretty good.
What? Some people would think that the Batman theme from the Nolan film trilogy is the best. You know, when it goes. Dun, 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 dun. What was your favorite Batman theme?
Let's see. It's between Melosis and Beautiful Lie.
They strike at the iron when it's frozen solid.
You're going to be quoting that for weeks, aren't you?
Alex, you should know the answer by now. It's either that or the timeline harder than Barry Allen on a truckload of Viagra.
Yes. I seriously, like, when I wrote that, I was thinking, hang on, that is gonna be fucking amazing.
It was. It was. And and it's Gamora, not Gamera.
But she reminds me of a turtle.
In what way?
She's green.
Turtles, painted turtles are mostly black. Alex, you forget that I live near where painted turtles are common.
No, I live near a lot of box turtles. So I know. Gamera is really neat. He is full of a lot of turtle meat.
How do you tell the difference between Suicide Squad and The Suicide Squad? Just add the word "the" in the movie's title.
Yeah. What the fuck? It's like when they released a game called Wolfenstein.
How do you tell the difference between that and the sequel? Just call the next game The Wolfenstein.
I also had... The fucking Doom 4 was called just Doom. Just call it Doom 4, guys.
Dylan shares a post. You wake up and you see her on your couch. What do? Oh, Hank Hill comes out with a screwdriver about to kill the raccoon. He's like, "You furry bastard, I'm gonna kick your ass."
You furry bastard, I'm gonna kick your ass.
But Dad, he's my best friend.
I do not tolerate furries on my property. They can go yiff somewhere else. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. So are we done?
Yes, we are done with this. Later we might do a CFA stream on that new Starfire comic. Ooh.
Cool.
But for now, we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.